What's up, everyone? Group D, Egypt went 5-1. They had one loss, 5 wins in 6 games played, had a win percentage of 83, finished top in Group D, finished with 11 points. And let's just talk about this. Egypt, the Egyptian side has been, well, not to say anything, but they have just been at that level. They have been at that level like Nigeria, Angola, Cote d'Ivoire, all those great teams. Tunisia, South Sudan are the new entrants in the mix to say, but Egypt steamrolled. They only lost to Senegal. That's their only loss. They beat Congo DR. They beat Kenya back to back. They beat Senegal in this go around. And let's just talk about this. The Egyptian side, the window they kicked off with was in February. Their first window to play. It was a second window, but the first window that Egypt played in Group D, and Egypt matched up with Senegal. They fell to Senegal. Senegal beat them 75-57. These games were in Dakar, Senegal, so Senegal defended home court emphatically, and they dominated the Egyptian side. And Egypt at that point, they looked mortal at that point, but things will change as they met my home country in Kenya and they beat us by 54 points. This game ended 105-51. Kenya allowed them to score 105 points, and it was the worst blowout in FIBA FIBA World Cup Qualifiers African Edition history. They've never seen a team get blown out like that, and it was just hard to watch, especially as a Kenyan, to see how an Egyptian side just taking us apart meticulously and just capitalizing on our countless many mistakes. And Egypt just came out strong. Then Egypt matched up with Congo DR, 62-51. Egypt won, rounding up their record to 2-1, and they dominated that window with a 2-1 record. But now this past weekend, they retaliated what Senegal did to them. Senegal beat them at their home floor, so Egypt were defending home court. Egypt dominated. I mean, thoroughly dominated, outplayed Senegal. They made Senegal look like amateurs in there. They just made Senegal look. I don't want to say. They just made them look weak in there, and they just blew them out 76-43. And it was just a hard thing for Senegalese fans who were watching. But the Egyptian side was celebrating as they avenged their loss. Then the next game, Egypt matched up with Kenya. It was a blowout, another blowout, 72-39. Kenya just getting outclassed once again and being dealt their second loss by Egypt. And Egypt just dominated Kenya, just ragdolled Kenya like in this game. Their first one was bad, but this one, the points don't show like the intensity and how gruesome that game was. But Egypt really ragdolled Kenya, and they just made Kenya look so. Uh, they just took Kenya to school, my country to school. So yeah. Then Egypt matched up with Congo DR. They beat Congo DR 80-52, and it rounded up their record to a 5-1 record. They went unbeaten in this window. They're 3-0, and they move on to the next round. Egypt are going to match up against Tunisia, Cameroon, and South Sudan. So just want to see how the Egyptian side is going to match up against Tunisia, how Egypt's going to match up against Cameroon, and how Egypt's going to match up against South Sudan. So South Sudan currently are unbeaten, and it's just going to be interesting to see how Egypt matches up with South Sudan, how they plan their offensive and defensive sets. And Egypt matching up in Cameroon can just see a quick win by Egypt. They're just gonna snatch that, and also Tunisia versus Egypt, another interesting matchup. The last time the two teams played, the Egyptian side in the AfroBasket, Egypt won that match. Egypt didn't win that matchup because Tunisia went unbeaten, and almost say that Egypt beat Tunisia. No, Tunisia emerged victorious in that matchup. So yeah, I mean, so it's just gonna be interesting to see. Then yeah, I mean, I'm just waiting to see how Egypt is gonna fare. They avenged their loss against Senegal. It was a tough loss, especially in the first go around when Egypt played their home floor. Egypt played Senegal in their home floor in Dakar in February, and they fixed that by beating them emphatically. And they're just one of the elite teams. So we're just waiting to see that matchup between Tunisia and Egypt. and Egypt versus South Sudan, because South Sudan right now they're just steamrolling everyone. So yeah, I just can't wait for that. And congratulations to Egypt, the Egyptian side. They just keep winning. Last year they won the Afrobasket title. The Zamalek team hailing from Egypt. This time they weren't able to make it because they got eliminated in the semis by USM, a Tunisian-based side. So let's just see if that retaliation, that matchup can be brought to life, and that rivalry can be rekindled, because we need that for basketball. So yeah, man, I'm out. I'm gonna see you in the next upload. Peace out.